Bailey appointed TCI Police Commissioner. Former Jamaican Constabulary Force top cop Bailey has been appointed Commissioner of the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force. He has been appointed on a 3-year contract according to the government of the country. Bailey said he was deeply honored to accept the role. It is more than a professional milestone, it is a profound responsibility to serve and to protect the people of the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands with integrity, fairness, and dedication, he stated. In a statement, the governor's office said Bailey's appointment had followed an open recruitment campaign that included a governor-chaired interview panel and consultation with the Premier of the British Overseas Territory, Trans-Washington MISIC. The governor said the appointment signaled a renewed commitment to safety, public confidence, and the role of law in every community. Having led the RTCI-PHF as acting commissioner for the past several months, I am confident that Mr. Bailey brings the necessary depth of experience, vision, and determination needed to lead this effort and ensure the safety of our communities, she stated. The Turks and Caicos Islands have experienced murder spike in recent years, and at one point, Jamaican gangsters were fingering for contributing to the uptake. Bailey spent over 40 years in the JCA before retiring as Deputy Police Commissioner. He subsequently took up the Deputy Police Commissioner role in the Turks and Caicos Islands before his latest appointment. All England Health Centre in Manchester closed for repairs. Manchester residents who use the All England Health Centre will be rerouted come Monday as the building has been closed for repairs. The Minister of Health in a statement on Saturday said services will be relocated to the church hall of the nearby Mayday Church of God beginning Monday, April 14, 2025. The opening hours of the services remain from Monday to Thursday 8:30 to 5 p.m. and on Fridays 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. The management theme of the Manchester Health Department, which runs the health centre, is apologising to residents for the inconvenience caused. 3 in custody following kidnapping robbery in Kingston. 3 men have been arrested in relation to a kidnapping and robbery of 2 women in St. Andrew on Tuesday, as well as the seizure of several guns. Police say 2 women were taken against their will after entering a taxi on their way to work. The men in the vehicle allegedly brandished firearms and robbed the victims of their phones, cash, and bank cards. The women were later released in Pembroke Hall, St. Andrew, where they were rescued by the St. Andrew South Police. The men were nabbed following joint efforts from several departments including the Police Emergency Control Center and the National Strategic Anti-Gang Division. The National Strategic Anti-Gang Division inquiries identified a Toyota Probox as the vehicle believed to have been used in the crime, and the vehicle was then positively identified by the Police Emergency Control Center. On Thursday, Kingston Central Police intercepted the car in the East Parade area of downtown Kingston and apprehended 3 males. A search of the suspect's properties by the NSAD, along with a search of the vehicle by the Caribbean Search Center, uncovered several items including 1 Black Glock pistol with a magazine containing 15 rounds, a Taurus G2C pistol with a magazine containing 12 rounds, 1 7.62 mm round, and an extension magazine with 27 rounds, 2 imitation firearms, clothing matching description from the incident, and 1 grey sky mask. The 3 men are now facing charges of kidnapping, aggravated robbery, possession of prohibited weapons, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. The police have stated that their identities are being withheld pending further investigation into the matter. Reggae icon Max Romeo has died. Reggae icon Max Romeo has died at age 80. He reportedly died at a private hospital facility in St. Andrew on Friday. Born Maxwell Livingston Smith, Max Romeo was a singer and songwriter known for the hits such as War in a Babylon and Chase the Devil. In a tribute on Saturday, the People's National Party described him as a cultural revolutionary whose music spoke truth to power and uplift the oppressed. With a career spanning over 5 decades, his songs were deeply rooted in the struggles and aspirations of the Jamaican people, from the soulful cries of Let the Power Fall to the bold declaration of War in a Babylon. Max Romeo used his artistic as a weapon of resistance and a beacon of hope, the party noted. In 1972, Let the Power Fall on I became the anthem of the National People's Party (PNP). As one of the key artists on the PNP's bandwagon, Max Romeo traveled the island alongside fellow musicians and politician activists. Romeo's song, adapted by the PNP, marked a moment when culture and politics walk hand in hand towards promise of a more just Jamaica, the PNP stated. It said Romeo was from Northwest St. Catherine and lived in the Treadways division with his family, many of whom have carried on his musical tradition. Opposition spokesperson on culture and creative industries, Dr. Hecklin Gordon remarked, his contribution to nation building, culture and consciousness will never be forgotten. His musical artistry will be remembered globally, but here at home, we will also remember the courage it took to lend his voice to the people's cause. In 2023, Max Romeo filed US $15 million lawsuit against music giant Universal Music Group (UMG) Recordings and Polygraph Publishing. The legal action against the label stemmed across the court documents from unpaid royalties spanning more than 4 decades. I have covered a lot of ground for reggae music, Romeo told reporters ahead of the expanded war tour in 2023. Instead of staying here and hustle, I go out and look it and bank it all right here in Jamaica and spend it right here. Romeo, who was a farmer, shared. Security Minister says JamaicaEye cameras could be installed in urban centers by mid-year. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says almost every urban center across the country will be equipped with cameras under the JamaicaEye system by mid-year. This, as he says, the All-Island Survey aimed at facilitating the expansion of surveillance system has been completed. Dr. Chang was speaking to reporters in Portland, assured that steps would be taken to fast-track the installation of cameras in the parish. He noted that cameras can be an effective deterrent against criminal activity.
We have now concluded our survey for the island to expand the JamaicaEye system across the island. And therefore, pretty much every urban center will have JamaicaEye by the end of the Holgate, by mid-2025. We have about 1,000 cameras up now in hotspots. We have done the survey across the island with the communicators. Now, that's different from the radio system, which is covering the whole island now. We have to spend money. Some areas just couldn't talk to each other. The Jamaica is on the ground where we'll be able to identify individuals. We can identify individuals, whether facial or otherwise, by profile, get license plate recognition. So once a report is made, we can track. And it has been used effectively where it is that you see a car, you get the license plate number, you see where they're going, and you track them across here and pick them up. So in the cooperative, we have had some classic cases. People rob somebody in crossroads and then try to get out to East Kingston. We're picking them up driving through town. We'll have them across the island. We have just approved at the cabinet level further acquisition of the additional 2,500 cameras. So starting this year, we'll move. One of the things that reduces criminality and even the contract killers is a certitude that they'll be identified, found and taken over. So cameras provide a deterrence, major deterrence. They'll try to find ways to go around it, but it's there they'll have to think twice about where they go. So that we could maybe bring up in the agenda for Portland, right? Once the next set of cameras are coming in. I think we're ordered some already. So we can look at adjusting that because we don't want Portland to spike and I don't want the citizens of Portland to move in fear. But once it starts, it becomes far more difficult to control.
Titchfield High to get $500,000 from Portland Municipal Corporation for school challenge quiz victory. Titchfield High School is to receive $500,000 from the Portland Municipal Corporation in recognition for winning TVG School Challenge Quiz. On Tuesday, Titchfield defeated Jamaica College 26-23 in the hotly contested final. Speaking at Thursday's monthly meeting, the Municipal Corporation Mayor of Port Antonio, Paul Thompson, announced the prize money. We are making a $500,000 reward to the quiz team and also to coaches, Thomas noted. When victory is won, there must be reward. We must just celebrate with them and do nothing. We must put money where our mouths are, encouragement, strengthen labor, and with this victory, the municipal corporation along with the councillors, most of whom are Titchfield past students, hereby pledge a contribution of $500,000 to the winning team, the Titchfield High School Children's Quiz competitors. Congratulations to the teachers and students. One Titch all the way. You all represented us well and we salute you, he added. Thompson said that the funds will be handed over during a ceremony at the school on Monday, April 14, where the institution will also be celebrating the win. Tuesday's victory marked Titchfield's second hole on the trophy having previously claimed the title in 2016 after defeating Campion College 41-39. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.